Okay, so today we are filming one of my favorite videos that I love to watch on YouTube, and traditionally they were called empties videos. I've also seen them as products I've used up, but I've kind of renamed it to rebuy or toss. They're all pretty much the same kind of videos where you share your big bag of trash. I've now replaced with my adorable French baskets. I'm obsessed with French baskets, you guys. It's an addiction. I now have two. I bought them off of Etsy. I will link them down below. You can use this basket in so many different ways. You can use it to go to the beach as your beach bag. You can use it to fold up some towels in a bathroom. You could also use it at the farmer's market or just as a bag for your products I've used up video. So this is gonna be a long one. If I were you, I would go grab a cup of something cozy, one of your favorite drinks, get in your comfy clothes, sit in your favorite spot, and suit up, buckle up, because I have some fun products that I've saved up for a few months now to share with you guys. So let's get right into it. You know the drill. It's a little grab and go situation. I'm just gonna grab and talk about it. First thing I have here are these banana plantain chips, and let me tell you, they are the best plantain chips I have ever had in my entire life. And it's just pure plantains and coconut oil from Costco. It's a big old bag. If you do not have a Costco membership, don't worry. I linked it on my Amazon storefront. I will also link all these products down below if I can. And I haven't tried anything else from this company, but these are just like nice, thick, and crunchy plantain chips. The ones from Trader Joe's are really thin. They're not in the best oil. They're not technically Whole30 approved because of the oil that was in them. So when I found these, I was super excited because if you don't know, Ryan and I are on Whole30 and we are trying our best. We've slipped up a little bit, but we have been pretty good, and I'm proud of ourselves. All right, so the next item here is, oh, we got a bunch of snickety snacks. So who doesn't love to talk about food or look at food? These are so stinking good. They're from Trader Joe's. The reflection is terrible. One second. There we go. These are the Trader Joe's ice cream bonbons with like a cookie crust. I feel like I'd walk past these all the time. I cannot remember. Oh, it was from one of the McKnight twins YouTube videos, and she picked up this because she was like, I need like a little something sweet after my healthy dinner. And I'm like, hey girl, you get me. I need something sweet after my dinner too. And she said she has one or two of these and her body looks amazing. Obviously we all have different bodies, so what she does may not work for me, but I was inspired to try these out and they were delightful. Should I look down at the items I'm about to pick or just like be surprised? I want to grab this. Ooh, I love these. I just tried these for the first time. So what I love about this company, it's no refined sugar, no gluten, no dairy, no soy. It's paleo. It has very limited ingredients, which is super cool for something that tastes like a dessert and is so rich and indulgent. It is dark cocoa, raw honey, coconut, and a hint of vanilla. That's it. It's in the flavor coconut. There's a bunch of different flavors. I cannot wait to try the Mother's Day one. I believe it's like an almond cherry, which I'm such a sucker for. I love like cherry flavored things. Grab and go, grab and go. Surprise me. Oh yeah, I'm obsessed. Ryan and I are obsessed with the Trader Joe's freeze-dried strawberries. Unsweetened, unsulfured. You need that little sweetness, but you want a crunch to it, which sometimes fresh fruit just doesn't give you that crunchy to crunch texture that you need. Freeze-dried does it for me. We tried the mangoes, we tried the blueberries, we tried the raspberries. This is where it's at. I don't know why it took me so long to realize that in the Special K cereal that I love oh so much, that there's freeze-dried strawberries in them. Anyways, definitely try these. They are so good, addicting. You can really go through a bag quickly, so I highly suggest you kind of like ration it out because they are $3 a bag. Okay, well I looked and these are what's next, and I'm not mad about it. These are the milk chocolate peanut butter covered pretzels. Wait, yeah, milk chocolate covered peanut butter pretzels. So decadent. So good. And I was really bummed to find out that one of the ingredients was corn syrup. I try to avoid corn syrup at all costs. So, I don't know. I just feel like when you go to Trader Joe's or Whole Foods, there should just be some ingredients that are banned. If you're kind of coming across as like a healthier store, I don't know, maybe Trader Joe's isn't really a healthy branded store and I just kind of view it like that. But you know what I mean? Like you go into Whole Foods and there's Ben & Jerry's. And I'm like, what? That's not a Whole Food. And they up the price there. So that really just gets me. Anyways, if you don't care about the corn syrup, which I'm not saying I'll never eat these again in my life because they are absolutely decadent, but I'm definitely more aware of the fact what is going into this product, that it would make me walk past it more so when I'm in the Trader Joe's. Those are a salty sweet treat. Alright, what do we have here? We have the Hawaiian spirulina. It can seem kind of weird, I get that, but it has been very, very good for me to incorporate in my diet. I definitely feel like it's helping my gut health. I love to add it into smoothies. These are tablets that you can just eat on its own and just drink with water if you want, or you could just throw them into your smoothies. I meant to get the powder. I accidentally got the tablets. It doesn't really matter, but if you aren't familiar with what spirulina does, it says it strengthens the immune system, supports cardiovascular health, as well as nourishes the body and supports a healthy lifestyle. So definitely do your research, see if it's something that you might want to incorporate into your diet. Okay, so that is it for the spirulina. Next thing we have here is the opposite of spirulina, but these are my absolute favorite gummy bears of all time. These are the Black Forest organic exotic gummy bears. They come in the flavors cherry, raspberry, grapefruit, blood orange, and blueberry pomegranate. The best thing about these gummy bears is that they don't have dyes, and if you aren't familiar with dyes like red 40 and yellow 4 or whatever they put in the candy, they can be really, really bad for you. And I actually know someone, a family friend, who was allergic or is allergic to red dye 40, and they couldn't figure it out for years and years why he would get these horrible migraines. And then finally his mom started to wean off and like really try to figure out what within his diet was the common denominator as to why he was getting these migraines, and they figured out that it was red dye 40. And if you don't know how often they put these dyes into your foods, just go into your kitchen and turn around your foods, and I'm pretty sure almost half of your stuff, unless you're super holistic, is going to have a lot of these dyes. I try to make a cognitive effort because I do love candy. Gummy candy is like one of my favorite desserts. That is something I can definitely make a point on not buying. Well, hold on, I gotta tell you something before I go into that whole spiel, because I had a moment of weakness because of Kylie Jenner, and I found the Nerds gummy clusters. Ooh, these are so good. They're so good. They're worth it. They are worth the red dye 40. Okay, let me tell you what kind of dyes are in this. Blue one lake, whatever heck that means. I mean, why is there a lake in my Nerd gummy cluster? Blue 2, red 40 lake, yellow 5, yellow 6. I mean, just all of these random things. Carmine color added, carnauba wax. Like, these things probably shouldn't be going into your body. They do taste very, very tasty. If you don't care about all that stuff, please go pick yourself up some Nerds gummy clusters right now or tomorrow when you're out on some errands, because they're phenomenal. But I do usually, and I have not had a regular candy in a long, long time, because the Trader Joe's candy, they don't have the added dyes, and I really appreciate that. I crave Trader Joe's snacks, like their candy, their chips, whatever chocolate they have. Like, I'm obsessed with their snack section. So these are not Trader Joe's, but these are definitely the healthier alternative I saw at like your CVS or Rite Aid. I know people like Smart Sweets, but I can't get on board. I'm like, if I'm gonna eat the gummy, I'm gonna eat this. I just don't think the texture is very gummy to me. It's almost like too like sticky. Just saying, I'll eat them. If they're in a bowl and they're in front of me, I will certainly eat them. I do like the watermelons. I really like the peach rings, and the Swedish fish are alright. I don't think they're the bee's knees. Alright, let's see what else we have in here. We have a lot of beauty products and some wax and candles for the people who I know love when I talk about wax and candles. So let me start with the beauty. Okay, so the first beauty product we have here is actually Ryan's beauty product, and I thought I would just share with you because if you have a significant other, or I mean, this is for women as well, not just men, but it's a lemon sage thickening spray, and he seems to really like it and see the difference within his hair, and he keeps rebuying it. So I thought, okay, well, he really likes it, then maybe someone else will. You get this off of Amazon, right? Yeah, so he gets this off of Amazon, and he just styles his hair with it. It's not like a hard gel or anything like that. It's very like a lightweight spray that can help you kind of get away the flyaways and manage your hair, but it also gives you that thickness if you have hair loss, or if you just like need a little extra oomph in your day. And then I wanted to share with you guys my favorite body lotion for the daytime. It's the, I think it's called Andalou Naturals body lotion in the citrus sunflower scent, and I just think it's the perfect, like, I'm awake, let's take on the day, I'm lotioned up, I'm ready to hustle, baby. All the products in here are certified organic, and they're pretty pure, so that's great if you are into that, because that's another thing that I'm just a firm believer in, is anything that you put on your skin goes into your bloodstream. And yes, I have my vices and there are things I do that are probably not the healthiest for people who are like on the super holistic train, but you just gotta give and take and try your best and work towards the healthiest you that you can be. So I try to do that with my skincare as much as possible. The Cora Organics Rose Hip and Noni Daily Hand Cream. I honestly wouldn't rebuy this. I thought it smelled wonderful, but it just didn't really soak into my skin the way I would like it to. It just seemed like a little too watery of a lotion for me. I've talked about this moisturizer time and time again. This is the Fresh Rose Moisturizer, and it is my tried and true. It makes my skin feel so good and hydrated. It's nice. It's like a thick cream, so I don't mind using it during the day. I know a lot of people like using thicker moisturizers just towards the nighttime, but for me, like, my skin is so dry, it just soaks it right in, and it looks really nice with makeup on top of it. I've never had a problem using this moisturizer. I didn't repurchase it at the Sephora sale just because I have 2 other moisturizers that I do need to go through, and there's just no sense of hoarding things because then I'll just never go through all of it. It lasts you a really long time, and that's what I really love about investing in quality products that will, you know, last you almost like 8 to 10 months throughout the year. I then find that to be worth it rather than some other products that just seem to be like thinned out so that you just keep repurchasing it and it doesn't really work as well. Then I have this Is Clinical cleanser, and honestly, I was recommended this time and time again, and I just kept seeing it on my Instagram. I'm like, I gotta try this cleanser. Like, what is it about this cleanser? Sometimes you just think cleanser's cleanser, and that's not true. I didn't really see the difference between using this and my Soy Fresh cleanser or my Tasha cleanser. Like, those feel just luxurious and really feel like they're doing something on my skin, and this to me just didn't really feel like it got off any of my makeup. Like, I felt like I had to keep doing it and doing it, so that's kind of a bummer because I've heard really great things about this line. It is what it is, and now I know. Then we have this cleanser, the Purelisse Watermelon Charcoal Purifying Cleanser. And I like this. I really love the Purelisse line, especially the watermelon masks are so good. I don't think I would just like go out of my way to pick this up, but if I came across it and I needed a cleanser, like, I wouldn't not pick it up, you know? It did get off my makeup. It did make my skin feel really moisturized after I used it. A lot of cleansers can tend to make your skin still feel pretty dry after, you know, you've wiped off everything. And this did not feel like that. Like, I do feel like it brought moisture back into my skin, and I guess the charcoal kind of cleansed my pores a little bit more so. Then we have the Burt's Bees Body Lotion in Milk and Honey. Again, liked it as I was using it, but wouldn't go out of my way to purchase it. Speaking of Tatcha, I have the Mini Tatcha Dewy Cream here, and boy oh boy, is it luxurious. I love it. Okay, we're running out of time and I'm trying to go quick. I'm sorry. Then we have the Summer Jet Lag Face Mask. I get everybody loves this product, but I don't see a difference on my skin. I like their other products. Like, they have great body lotion. I really enjoyed their like turmeric mask, but this one for me, like, I don't really, whoa, wait, I didn't finish this? Oh my gosh, there's still so much more in it. Why is this in my empties bag? I don't understand. Maybe I'm gonna retry it, I guess. I thought it's been there for quite some time. Next product we have here is the Shawnee Darden Retinol, and I have to say, I really do love using retinol at night. I think that it does perfect some of my finer lines. I don't really have that many, but I do see a difference when I'm using it, that my skin texture looks a lot smoother. This, for my skin, like, I didn't see the biggest difference, if that makes any sense. So it is what it is. I'm just telling you my truth. This is my truth. It doesn't have to be your truth. All right, so then the next item we have here, this is the Garden of Life Raw Probiotics, and we really like these. I really love the Garden of Life brand, but I do love the Aura Organics that I'm using right now a lot more. Like, I definitely just feel better using that powder. So yeah, if you haven't tried Garden of Life before, I highly recommend that brand. I always love getting anything from them. So these are 2 Ren products. I love the Ren skincare line. I definitely want to dig a little deeper into their line and see like what other things that would work really well with my skin. This is the Vitamin C Gel Cream. Super lightweight, smells like oranges, and it just works beautifully with all of the other products. I also use the toner. And then here is the Glycolic Lactic Mask, and it's like the Radiance Renewal Mask, and it has the vitamin C in it as well. And I just feel like my skin is so so glowy and just radiant when I use these 3 products. I'm still finishing up the toner. It lasts me a really long time, and I'm excited to get like the bigger sizes of these 2 because I really did see a difference when I use these. I kind of use it every other day though, because the vitamin C can be a little strong for my sensitive skin. Then the last item before the candles and wax I'm about to talk about is the Altwell CBD gummies. I really enjoyed taking like a little gummy right before bed. There's no THC in it, so you're not getting high, but I don't know if you believe in the medicinal properties of CBD. I have a little bit of insomnia. I know it's like not as extreme as some other people, but it really just like made me feel maybe it's placebo, I don't know, but it makes you feel like a little more relaxed, feel like I'm eating like a little sweet treat before bed, and you know I love my gummies. I don't know, I just felt like it was a fun little thing to add into my nightly routine, and I looked forward to it. They also have soft gels if you don't want to take any kind of gummy, and actually my boss works with them, so that's how I got introduced to them, and I've worked with them for a while now, and they are just really lovely people, and they really believe in their product, and it's always cool to work with a brand who you can genuinely tell that their product is like their passion and their baby. Okay, now for the wax and the candle. So I had another candle, but it completely smashed. It was the Hot Fudge Sundae. This one is the Sparkling Pear Riesling candle from Bath & Body Works. The fragrance notes are fresh pear slices, juicy white grapes, sweet Riesling. I really love this candle, and I'm kind of regretting not picking up 2 because this was just something new. You can go ahead and take them out, it's fine. Ryan's gonna go walk the dogs. I just really loved how this was like bubbly, like it smelled bubbly, like you just popped open some champagne, and I had this like really nice light pear scent to it. So I have been loving wax melting lately, and for some of you who are not familiar with like what that means, is you have a wax warmer and you put in these like little cubes into your wax warmer. You can put as many as you want. I put usually 1 or 2 because this brand Scentsy, their wax is pretty highly scented. This is in Breakfast in Bed, and it's such like a beautiful raspberry like pastry scent, and it just really makes your home feel so warm and cozy. With Scentsy though, you kind of have to make like a Scentsy club to make sure that you keep your favorite scents, because they're constantly changing out all the scents depending on like the season and stuff like that. So I don't have a club yet. I need to set one up because I'm gonna be kind of bummed if Breakfast in Bed doesn't come back. My fault. Then another scent from Scentsy is the Stroop Delight. Oh, sorry, Stroop Waffle Delight. I didn't really love this scent. I thought it was like whatever. It smells kind of like a caramel waffle. It wasn't bad, I just like wasn't so wowed by it that I wanted to repurchase it. But I really love Scentsy if you aren't familiar with them, and if you want to get like a wax warmer, it's 20 bucks. I'm sure you could get one off of Amazon. So why would you wax warm over burning a candle? I do both. I love both. I also diffuse essential oils. I just love home fragrance and making my home smell really yummy. I also don't just diffuse essential oils. I use them to clean things with. I use them for home remedies. That's another story. But if you don't want to like worry about that your candle's lit and you may have ran out and now you might have a fire hazard, that's the reason why you can wax warm, because then you don't have to worry about that. So there's so many different wax vendors that you can find online. It becomes like a rabbit hole. You have to be careful because it gets very exciting with all the various scents. But I've been pretty good at sticking with like 3 or 4 wax vendors and kind of just diving into what they offer. These 2 waxes are from Rainbow Melts. This is the Lemon Shake Up, and it has lemonade, frozen watermelon chunks. This is like a really perfect, it was super hot one day in LA, and I was like, I feel like summer vibes. I need a little summer something in my wax warmer, so I threw this in. I don't really love spring and summer scents. I'm such a fall and winter scent preference person. You know, every now and then I get into the spring and summer scents. This was the Clown Smoothie, and this was in cotton candy and strawberry smoothie. Not really my thing, but it was nice while it lasted. From Destination Wax, we have Quickie Wedding, which is fresh strawberries, strawberry seeds, and marshmallow fluff. This was good, you guys. This smelled delicious. I would definitely repurchase. The Jelly Cronut is flaky, buttery croissant donut filled with blackberry, raspberry, and strawberry jam or jelly. Kind of smells a little weird. The next 2 Destination Wax we have is Tobacco Vanilla and Honey Pear Cider. Tobacco Vanilla is tobacco flowers with leaves, tonka bean, spices, and vanilla. I thought it would smell like more masculine and like, oh, well, it kind of does. What am I talking about? I didn't feel like it warmed that way though. But the honey pear cider, I will absolutely be repurchasing this. This smelled so good. This is spiced pear cider sweetened with honey. I just love pear scents, and this company does a really good authentic pear scent. I would say that Bath & Body Works isn't as true of a pear scent as this company has nailed it. The last destination wax I have here is in tea and cakes, and this is hands down one of my favorite scents that they have. It's a slice of orange almond cake and a cuppa, and I think that just means a cup of tea, which you all know I love tea. Oh, this is so good. I love an almond cake. We had that as one of our wedding cake flavors, and just like that zesty orange that is in it, and I think there's like a little bit of like an Earl Grey undertone. So good. Another wax company that I love is Midnight Daydream Company. Love this company. He makes the best fall scents ever. This is Bear Claws in the morning, Bear Claws chocolate chip pancakes, and sugar corn pudding. It smells like chocolate chip pancakes straight up. Pretty good. This was in the Bear Claw collector's pack that he had sold. I don't love Bear Claw scent though. Like, it's not something I crave to have in my house or like literally eat. Like, I never crave a Bear Claw to eat, but the strawberry surprise smelled so good. This was a sample he gave me. What happened? Ember! You didn't shut the door.
The door was shut. The wind opened it.
Well, no, it wouldn't. The wind wouldn't have been able to open it if you didn't fully shut it. Anyways, the Midnight Daydream Company Strawberry Surprise is one of my favorite scents. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and saw some products that you might want to include into your day-to-day life. I'm gonna try to continue to do these. I just go through products really slowly because I really like to milk them for as long as possible. So it might just be like a couple months until the next one. I cannot wait to throw out all these products though. They have been sitting here, like I said, for a couple of months. But let me know if you buy any of them, because I cannot wait to hear your own feedback about which ones you liked or didn't like. Please give this video a thumbs up if you want to see these videos time and time again, because it will let me know that you guys enjoy these and to continue to make them, as well as it helps push out my content. When you do that, it means the world when anyone who does like or comment, because that does help people's channels. So if you really like someone and you want to see them succeed on YouTube or on any social platform, usually by interacting with those videos, it helps them. So I always try to do that as much as possible, because I love to support people, and you know, people are hustling out there. Whether this is their side hustle or their main job, it's supporting the person that you really enjoy watching. The people who do comment and are super supportive all the time, like, you know who you are, I know who you are, and yeah, I just want to keep this community growing and just stop talking. To keep going and going and going. Okay, bye guys. I'll see you in the next video.